Genesis chapter 19. And there came two angels to Sodom at the evening time, and Lot sat in the gate of Sodom. And Lot rose up to meet them when he saw them, and he bowed himself with his face toward the ground, and said, Behold now, my lords, I pray you return into your servant's house, and stay all night, and wash your feet, and ye shall rise up early, and go your ways. And they said, No, but we will stay in the street all night. But he urgently pressed on them, and they turned in unto him, and entered into his house. And he made them a feast, and baked unleavened bread, and they did eat. But before they lay down, the men of the city, the men of Sodom, surrounded the house, both old and young, all the people from every quarter. And they called to Lot, and said unto him, Where are the men which came in unto you this night? Bring them out to us, that we may know them. And Lot went out to the door unto them, and shut the door after him. And he said, I pray you, brothers, do not do so with me. Behold, now I have two daughters which have not known man. I pray you, let me bring them out unto you, and you do to them as is good in your eyes. But do nothing unto these men, for therefore they came under the shadow of my roof. And they said, Stand back. And they said, This one came in to stay, and he must needs be a judge. Now we will deal worse with you than with them. And they pressed hard upon the man Lot, and came near to breaking the door. But the men put out their hands, and pulled Lot into the house to them, and shut the door. And they smote the men that were at the door of the house with blindness, both small and great, so that they wearied themselves to find the door. And the men said unto Lot, Have you any one here besides yourself? Bring your sons-in-laws, and your sons, and your daughters, and whatever you have in the city, bring them out of this place. For we will destroy this place, because the cry of them has grown great before the face of the Lord, and the Lord has sent us to destroy it. And Lot went out and spoke with his sons-in-law, who married his daughters, and said, Get up, and get out of this place, for the Lord will destroy this city. But he seemed as one that mocked to his sons-in-law. And when the morning rose up, then the angels hurried Lot, saying, Rise up, take your wife and your daughters who are here, lest you be consumed in the iniquity of the city. And while he lingered, the angel laid hold upon his hand, and upon the hand of his wife, and upon the hand of his two daughters, the Lord being merciful unto him. And they brought him forth, and set him outside the city. And it came to pass, when they had brought him outside, that he said, Escape for your life. Do not look behind you, nor stay in all the plain. Escape to the mountain, lest you be consumed. And Lot said unto them, O no, Lord, pray. Behold, now thy servant has found grace in thy sight, and thou hast magnified thy mercy, which thou hast shown to me in the saving of my life. And I cannot escape to the mountain, lest some evil take me, and I die. Behold, now this city is near to flee unto thee, and it is a little one. O let me escape there. Is it not a little one? And my soul shall live. And he said unto him, See, I have accepted you concerning this thing also, that I will not overthrow this city for which you have spoken. You hurry and escape there, for I cannot do anything till you have come there. Therefore the name of the city was called Zoar. The sun was risen upon the earth when Lot entered into Zoar. And then the Lord rained upon Sodom and Gomorrah brimstone and fire from the Lord out of heaven. And he overthrew those cities and all the plain, and all the inhabitants of the city, that which grew upon the ground. But his wife looked back from behind him, and she became a pillar of salt. And Abram got up early in the morning to the place where he stood before the Lord, and he looked toward Sodom and Gomorrah, and toward all the lands of the plain, and saw, and lo, the smoke of the country went up as the smoke of a furnace.